Game-changing style upgrades for grown men. Look better than other guys. Old Stoic wisdom. Style upgrades every grown man needs to know. There comes a moment when you look at a photo of yourself and ask, how long have I been blending in? The truth is, there's a version of you that's already a winner, commanding attention, and effortlessly getting what you want, but you're still dressing like the version of yourself from 5 years ago. Today, that changes. I'm here to show you style upgrades that will immediately elevate you and ensure that you stand out in every room. You deserve to look better than everyone else. Stay with me till the end, because I've got a bonus that will change the game even more. Trust me, you'll want to stick around. Let's get started. Remember, as the Stoics say, what we do now echoes in eternity. How you carry yourself today can define your success tomorrow. Welcome to Stoicism Win, your place for honest, no-nonsense advice on navigating the complexities of love and life. Number 1. Well-fitted silhouettes that amplify natural posture. When it comes to upgrading your style, one of the most powerful changes you can make lies in how your clothes fit and follow your natural shape. Here's a quick test. When you throw on your favorite jacket, do your shoulders look squared off? And does your back stand taller and straighter? Or does it hang loosely like a sad curtain at a budget motel? The truth is, many men mistakenly focus on basic sizing, medium, large, extra large, but size alone is not the key. The real secret? Proportion. A well-fitted garment isn't about a number, it's about how it complements your body's natural lines. For example, you could wear a $1,000 designer shirt, but if it doesn't mold to your body properly, it might as well be a pajama top. It's not about price, it's about fit. When your clothes fit right, they do more than cover you. They work to enhance your posture and your presence. The shoulder seams should land perfectly on your shoulders, the sleeves should hug without squeezing, and the hem should fall just right, creating a look that feels intentional. It's a subtle shift, but it speaks volumes. As the ancient Stoics would say, a man is not good because of what he has, but because of what he does. And that also applies to the way we carry ourselves in the world. When your clothing works with your body, it enhances your posture without you having to do anything extra. Posture communicates dominance and confidence. It's no surprise that people subconsciously respond to it. When your clothing mirrors your natural form, you don't have to say much at all for people to take notice and give you the respect you deserve. What's fascinating is that this shift doesn't require an expensive tailor at every turn. Instead, it's about breaking free from the habits of buying clothes designed for mannequins, clothes that rarely fit the real you. The trick is simple. Once you nail down the right fit, everything else you try in your wardrobe will work 10 times harder. You'll notice that this subtle upgrade becomes the foundation for all your future style enhancements, making every choice you make after this one feel more impactful. You'll start walking into rooms with confidence, knowing that your presence is already speaking for you. So take a step back and ask yourself, are you really dressing for the body you have, or are you just picking whatever fits? And if you're already on the right path, how has your own personal style made a difference in the way others perceive you? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below. Number 2. Understated accessories with a subtle hint of personal flair. When it comes to style, especially for men who have matured, subtlety is often the most powerful tool. You don't need to be a rapper or strut down a red carpet to make a statement. It's all about understated accessories with just a touch of personal flair. Think classic and clean, a well-chosen watch, a simple bracelet, maybe a tasteful lapel pin, or even a textured belt buckle. These items act like seasoning, adding a refined, unique touch without overpowering the overall look. The power lies in how these accessories speak volumes without shouting for attention. In fact, understated accessories can often say more than a flashy, overdone appearance ever could. Here's the psychology behind it. When a man wears minimal accessories that are chosen with care, it signals deliberate confidence. People start to assume he's someone who doesn't need to flaunt wealth or status, but still carries an undeniable presence. It's as if the accessories are a part of his quiet power. And here's where the magic happens. When someone notices your bracelet and you casually mention, "Oh, it was a gift," or "I picked it up on a trip," it instantly adds depth to your persona. That small detail, the story behind it, makes you intriguing. People love a man with a story, someone who feels like a mystery that's just waiting to be unraveled. It's a sign of sophistication, and sophistication often stems from simplicity. Now, stick with me, because this leads us straight into grooming. There's something many of you are doing every morning that could be aging you prematurely. Now, to keep the vibe strong, comment below to remember, I am a high-value man. Number 3. Grooming habits that focus on healthy skin and hair, not trends. No man needs the latest glitter serums or face tapes to impress. What you need is skin that doesn't crack and peel in winter, hair that sticks with you long past 40, and a beard that looks like it was cultivated, not hastily attached. Forget about the fleeting TikTok hacks and focus on timeless grooming habits. A grown man's grooming routine is not about jumping on trends. It's about mastering the art of maintenance. It's about consistency, quiet, powerful consistency that compounds over time. Think about exfoliating twice a week. It's the simplest way to remove dead skin and banish dullness without turning your face into a laboratory experiment. Moisturizing every morning doesn't just add a layer of hydration, it keeps your skin smooth and healthy, not shiny. And let's not forget SPF. Yes, even when it's cloudy, even when the sun seems hidden. The sun doesn't care if your calendar says winter. The damage is happening whether you notice it or not. Now, when it comes to hair, it's not just about the cut. It's about the health beneath the surface. Choose a shampoo that doesn't strip your scalp and a conditioner that doesn't leave it feeling greasy. If you're rocking a beard, don't treat it like an afterthought. Your beard is part of your face. Treat it with the respect it deserves. Use beard oil to nourish it, comb it to shape it, and keep it clean. Otherwise, it'll start looking like you lost a bet. And here's the kicker. There's one product every man should be using, but 90% still dismiss as a women's product. I'm talking about face serum. Lightweight, fast-absorbing, and packed with ingredients your skin can actually use. It's not about smelling like roses. It's about looking timeless. It's about avoiding the leather wallet look by age 50. Because here's the thing. The goal is not to try harder. It's to make it look effortless. It's about commanding respect without saying a word. It's about making sure that when people see you, they don't see a man who's trying too hard, but a man who's arrived, who knows himself, and has the quiet confidence that only years of wisdom can bring. The first impression is the last impression, they say, and grooming is one of the easiest ways to make that last impression count. So, what's next? Stay tuned because the next upgrade doesn't just elevate your appearance, it transforms the entire vibe of your outfit. Number 4. Color coordination. That complements your unique complexion. When it comes to upgrading your style, one of the most overlooked factors is color coordination, especially when it comes to matching your clothes with your complexion. You've probably had those moments where you stand in front of the mirror, freshly groomed, well-rested, and yet you still look tired. This isn't about how much sleep you've gotten or the freshness of your shave. It's something more subtle yet powerful, the colour of your clothes. Yes, the actual shade of the fabric you're wearing has the ability to make or break your appearance. If you've ever been baffled by how your face can seem dull and washed out despite your best efforts, here's the secret. Your complexion reacts to colour, and it either enhances your features or drags them down. You've heard the old saying, "The clothes make the man." But what's often forgotten is that the right clothes make the man, the ones that complement your natural tones. When you wear colours that work with your unique complexion, your skin glows, your eyes pop, and you look more alive. But when you choose shades that clash, Your appearance can take a turn, making you look tired or even sickly. It's easy to fall into the trap of wearing safe colours, like grey or navy, thinking they're neutral and will suit any occasion. But here's the catch. These colours may not be as neutral as they seem. If they don't match your undertones, they can dull your skin and give you a lifeless look. It's important to understand that finding the right colours doesn't mean you have to turn your wardrobe into a rainbow. Instead, focus on discovering your base tones. Are you warm or cool toned? Do you have high or low contrast in your complexion? These simple factors will help you choose the right colours that suit you best. You can figure this out easily by holding different fabrics near your face in natural light. When you find the right one, you'll know instantly. Your skin will come alive and your features will be highlighted. The key is to anchor your wardrobe with just 3 or 4 shades that make you look sharp. Once you've established your core palette, you can build around it with neutral layers. And trust me, this simple trick works wonders. When your colours align with your natural energy, you don't just look better. You make a lasting impression. Remember the wisdom of famed French designer Coco Chanel, who said, "The best colour in the whole world is the one that looks good on you." That's the power of knowing your colours. So go ahead, experiment with different shades and find the ones that help you shine. Share your thoughts in the comments below about how you found colours that work for you. Don't forget to subscribe, comment to remember, match your colours and watch yourself shine. Number 5. Tailored footwear choices that signal attention to detail. Let's face it, there's an unspoken truth in the world of style, and it's one that many overlook: shoes matter. Women may not always realise it, but they often look at your shoes first. Shoes reveal who you are. They don't lie. The truth is in the details, and your shoes either speak volumes or they remain silent in a sea of indifference. Too many men make the mistake of either going all in with trendy, attention-grabbing kicks that scream, "Look at me!" or they fall into the trap of settling for worn-out gym sneakers, clinging to their college days far too long. But the true power in footwear lies in the subtlety. When your shoes are clean, classic, and quietly sharp, the game shifts entirely. Imagine this. You step into a room wearing well-polished leather derbies, minimalist sneakers that perfectly complement your outfit, or suede loafers that mold to your feet like an emblem of effortless confidence. These are the kinds of shoes that speak with authority, telling the world you've mastered the art of sophistication and style. The beauty? You don't need an entire collection of shoes. 2 or 3 well-chosen pairs are enough to define your style. The right ones will match your life, elevate your presence, and whisper to everyone around you, "I think ahead." This is the magic of attention to detail. It's not about being flashy. It's about being deliberate. If your shoes are chosen with care, people will naturally assume everything about you, your posture, your actions, your very presence, is intentional. It's not about just dressing well, it's about dressing like you've already won. In a world full of noise, your footwear should quietly scream confidence, sophistication, and the wisdom of a man who knows what it means to stand out without ever having to shout. Number 6. Investing in timeless pieces over seasonal hype. Gentlemen, here's the hard truth. Trends scream, but the men who leave a lasting impression wear the same things season after season because they wear them well. Too many of us fill our wardrobes with impulse buys, chasing after the latest craze, only to realise that half of it doesn't fit, doesn't match, or won't stand the test of time. You stand in front of your closet thinking, "I've got nothing to wear," not because your choices are limited, but because you've been listening to the noise rather than investing in the signal. That ends today. You need to build a foundation of timeless pieces that command attention with quiet authority. A navy blazer, fitted to perfection, that slims and sharpens your frame, instantly making you look like you mean business. Dark, well-fitted jeans with clean lines, free from unnecessary rips and distractions, that you can wear anywhere, anytime. And a simple white Oxford shirt. Classic, unassuming, but powerful. doesn't matter if you're heading to an important meeting or just grabbing a coffee. That shirt makes you look like you have somewhere important to be, even if it's just in your own life. Timeless style isn't about being boring, it's about mastering the art of silence. It's the kind of style that draws people in, gets them to lean in closer, because they know, without a word from you, that you get it. Think of it like this. The most dangerous thing is a man who knows himself, as the Stoics would say. You, my friend, are that man. And when you dress with intent, when you invest in quality over quantity, the world will take notice. It's not about showing off. It's about showing up and showing the world that you mean business without uttering a single word. The truth is, most men spend too much energy chasing after trends that vanish as quickly as they appear. Don't follow the crowd. Stand apart. Invest in your appearance, invest in your legacy, and remember, as Aristotle once said, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Build the habit of timeless style, and you'll not only look better than other men, you'll become someone who inspires respect, admiration, and even a touch of envy. Start today. Transform your wardrobe, and with it, transform your life. Now is the moment. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're ready to make the change. Tell me, which timeless piece will you add to your wardrobe next? The navy blazer? The Oxford shirt? Let's talk about it. Are you ready to stand out? Comment below. I'm investing in timeless style. Let's make it happen. Number 7. Managing wrinkles and creases to present effortless polish. Here's the hard truth. Even if you're wearing the sharpest, most expensive outfit in the room, wrinkles can turn you from a polished gentleman into someone who looks like they just rolled out of bed. That's the power of wrinkles. A creased shirt collar or pants that bunch at the knees like a crumpled paper bag sends the message, I gave up. It doesn't matter how carefully you've styled yourself. Wrinkles have the uncanny ability to ruin every bit of effort you put into your look. They speak louder than your outfit, broadcasting laziness and undermining all the sophistication you've worked to project. But here's the thing. It's not all about perfection. It's about looking effortlessly put together, like you just woke up this way. And to do that, you need to manage wrinkles like a pro. The secret weapon for grown men? The garment steamer. It's quick, simple, and ensures no scorch marks. Just hang your shirt, run the steam over it, and you'll look like you just walked out of a stylist's office. No effort required. No one needs to know how easy it was. But there's also the travel hack to consider. Roll, don't fold. It's one of those little tricks that makes a big difference. Folds invite creases, but rolling preserves your clothes in a way that's both space-efficient and wrinkle-resistant. Speaking of which, choosing fabrics that hold their shape through the chaos of life is a game-changer. You want clothes that work with you, not against you. Fabrics that keep their form even after hours of sitting or being tossed in a bag. Let's not forget about the perils of linen, which is a summer favourite for many men. While linen's lightweight properties are ideal for hot weather, it's also notorious for wrinkling the moment it's in motion. One wrong move, and your casual summer look can go from effortlessly stylish to disastrously unkempt. The trick? Steaming it or layering it properly so you don't end up with the dreaded wrinkled mess. With the right techniques, linen can give you that perfect blend of style and comfort without sacrificing your polished appearance. The real goal here? To look like you didn't try hard, even though every detail suggests otherwise. Wrinkle-free clothes don't just make you appear neat, they also convey control, precision, and an underlying sophistication. As the great Roman philosopher Seneca once said, a good character, when established, makes the man appear as though he does nothing, yet everything gets done. The same goes for your style. Your smooth lines, flawless garments, and effortless polish should look like you didn't break a sweat. But everything about your appearance says you're in full control. Share your thoughts and experiences on how you tackle wrinkles and keep your wardrobe looking sharp in the comments below. Number 8. The power of tailored outerwear. A well-chosen jacket. can elevate your entire look. One of the most overlooked style upgrades for men is outerwear, but when done right, it can completely transform your appearance. A well-tailored jacket, whether it's a sleek leather bomber, a sharp blazer, or a timeless trench coat, can enhance your frame and instantly elevate your outfit. The key is tailoring. The right jacket will add structure and definition to your silhouette, helping you appear more put together and purposeful. Here's the catch. It's not about buying the most expensive jacket on the market. It's about buying the right jacket that complements your build and matches the rest of your wardrobe. For example, a classic wool blazer can add sophistication to both a formal and casual look. Alternatively, a well-fitted leather jacket can inject a dose of rugged masculinity into your wardrobe. The difference between a jacket that looks good and one that works is in the details: how it fits through the shoulders, how it tapers at the waist, and whether it ends at the right spot on your hips. Another important detail to consider is the length of your outerwear. A jacket that's too short or too long will throw off the balance of your look. Aim for something that hits just below your hips for a clean and streamlined effect. Remember, a well-chosen jacket doesn't just keep you warm. It's a symbol of confidence and authority. It says, "I'm prepared for anything," a sentiment that resonates with those around you. When you wear outerwear that fits well and complements your style, it not only adds to your physical presence, but it's also a direct reflection of your inner confidence. The right jacket will help you walk into any room with a sense of power and purpose, making it an invaluable investment in your overall appearance. And if you agree with this, drop a comment right now. I wear my confidence on my sleeve. Like this video, subscribe for more timeless wisdom, and remember, a well-fitted jacket is more than style. It's a statement. Number 9. Mastering the art of minimalism. Less is more. Minimalism isn't just a trend, it's a timeless principle that can completely refine your wardrobe and the way you present yourself. Too often, men clutter their wardrobes with excess, thinking that more is better. However, the art of minimalism shows that by removing distractions and focusing on quality, you can elevate your style and become a more refined version of yourself. Minimalism in fashion is about honing in on the essentials. It's about owning pieces that work well together and can be styled in multiple ways, ensuring versatility and long-lasting value. This doesn't mean dressing in plain or boring clothes. Rather, it's about choosing classic styles and investing in high-quality items that stand the test of time. For example, a well-cut pair of jeans, a perfectly fitted shirt, or a sharp blazer can form the foundation of your wardrobe. When each item is chosen with care and attention to detail, you don't need a closet full of clothes to look great. The power of minimalism also extends to the way you wear accessories and add-ons. The fewer items you wear, the more impactful they become. Instead of layering on multiple necklaces, rings, and bracelets, focus on one or two pieces that truly reflect your style and personality. This approach is about being deliberate with your choices. When done right, minimalism exudes confidence because it communicates that you don't need to prove anything. You understand that true style comes from simplicity and sophistication. Moreover, minimalism allows you to streamline your life in more than just fashion. It helps you make choices more easily and focus on what truly matters. By eliminating clutter in your wardrobe, you free up mental space to focus on other aspects of life, like personal growth, relationships, and success. Embrace the minimalist mindset and watch how it enhances both your style and your overall approach to life. Bonus point: the hidden scent strategy. Let me share something with you that most men never realize. Your scent enters a room before you do, and it lingers long after you've gone. It's not simply about smelling good, it's about leaving a signature, an invisible fingerprint, without ever touching anything. This is where many men go wrong. They either drown themselves in overpowering cologne, thinking it's a shortcut to attraction, or they completely avoid fragrance, dismissing it as unnecessary. But here's the truth. The real power lies in subtlety. A single, well-chosen signature scent, applied with precision, has the ability to leave a lasting impression. Focus on your pulse points, your wrists, neck, and a small dab behind the ears. Consider your scent as your silent signature. When chosen carefully, it does more than just smell nice. It becomes an element of your presence, triggering memories, creating an aura, and even building tension without you having to say a word. People won't always know why they keep thinking about you or why they're drawn to you, but they will. It's a silent force, a subtle but powerful influence. Now, let's bring this to modern life. Think of all the successful men you admire, those who stand out in a crowd, who seem to carry an almost magnetic presence. Their style isn't just about what they wear, but how they present themselves on every level, and scent is an often overlooked yet incredibly important factor. When everything else about you is on point, your clothes, your posture, your confidence, your scent becomes the final, invisible layer that adds the finishing touch. It's the edge that separates the ordinary from the unforgettable. Most men miss this. They don't realize that a carefully chosen fragrance is like an unspoken statement. It is that quiet but undeniable edge that leaves a lasting impression long after you've left the room. So be the man who understands this hidden strategy. Choose your scent wisely, apply it with care, and watch how it complements everything else you do. In a world where the smallest details often make the biggest difference, don't let your scent be an afterthought. Make it a part of your signature. All right, my friends, that's a wrap for today's game-changing style upgrades. Remember, it's not just about looking better than the next guy, it's about investing in yourself with the wisdom and principles that stand the test of time. The Stoics weren't just about mental strength. They knew the importance of presenting themselves with intention and confidence. It's a whole approach to life. Now, if you got value from this video, and I know you did, go ahead and tap that like button. It helps this video reach more men who need it, and it supports our growth so we can keep bringing you content that actually matters. Don't forget to subscribe for daily content like this. Real conversations, real upgrades, zero fluff. And hey, share this with one guy you know who's ready to level up. Not someday, today. Thanks for watching. We've recommended your next video right here on your screen. It connects perfectly to this one and takes the journey even further. Click it, watch it, and we'll see you guys back here tomorrow.